Hello everyone, I'm Paul McGuire Grimes. Marvel is getting into the Halloween spirit with their new special presentation, Werewolf by Night. It will be streaming on Disney+, and I want to talk about it. This is Paul's trip to the movies. Marvel seems to be billing this as a special presentation, given that it's a 50-minute TV movie instead of their traditional big theatrical blockbusters or the multi-episode series on Disney+. Their latest series, She-Hulk Attorney at Law, is wrapping up its current season. Werewolf by Night is a little offshoot story from Marvel. It follows a secret legion of demon hunters who gather at the estate of their leader, Ulysses Bloodstone, in the wake of his passing. Now, one of them is Jack Russell, who's played by Gael, García Bernal, who has his own little secrets. It becomes a who's who of hunters and a game of show and tell as they try to prove their worth. Ulysses' widow, Verussa, who's played by the great Harriet Sansom Harris, has planned a ceremonial hunt for them to find the Bloodstone relic. It's a deadly competition full of secrets and a monster. The Werewolf by Night comics were first introduced in 1972 and really live in the same world as Captain America and Spider-Man, but don't expect either of them to pop up in this movie. What's really great about this special is that it really stands on its own without needing to connect to other Marvel characters or storylines from the movies or the TV series that we've seen so far. It's written by Heather Quinn and Peter Cameron, and is a completely just fresh and welcome change from what Marvel has cranked out recently. Director Michael Giacchino is taking his first stab in the director's chair after many years as a composer. Now, he won the Oscar for his beautiful score to Pixar's Up, and he's no stranger to Marvel, having written the scores for the Doctor Strange and Spider-Man movies. Giacchino has a really distinct eye for style and design, and has clearly been inspired by the old Universal Pictures monster movies from the 1930s and the Hammer horror movies to really just set the tone and the look for Werewolf by Night. He primarily uses black and white photography and then has a red glow for that Bloodstone relic. It's just wonderful to see Giacchino and his production team really utilize real sets and building on that darkness and the shadows that can kind of come from within that. It's not until the very end when we see and meet the werewolf, and even that actor is in a werewolf costume, much like Claude Rains did in The Wolfman. It's a welcome change to see this kind of retro approach than the overly CGI'd world that we've seen from Marvel recently, especially with Doctor Strange, The Multiverse of Madness, or She-Hulk Attorney at Law. Giacchino has some pretty brutal kills with weapons to the head, limbs being chopped off, and more fun surprises in its short runtime. Gael García Bernal is a welcome addition to the Marvel family, and stage veteran Harriet Sansom Harris is just perfectly over the top and diabolical as the widow Verussa. It's unclear if we're going to see this character again, but I'd welcome these short TV movie presentations than the endless series that just feel dragged out and unnecessary at times. I'm giving Werewolf by Night 4 out of 5 ticket stubs. If you like my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel. I got some of the other movie reviews of the different Marvel TV series and the movies. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I want to hear from you. What has been your favorite Marvel series so far? Leave me a comment, and then go to my website, paulstriptothemovies.com, for even more reviews. Thank you so much for watching my review of Werewolf by Night. This is Paul's Trip to the Movies.